do it. I have to do it. I don't have a problem.
I'm telling you, you have to do it.
No, I can't take initiative to myself to do that. Like at school, because my English teacher recommended me for AP next year. I'm like, I don't want to take.
Why? She's trying to prepare you for your. You understand how many available jobs is going to be by the time you become an adult? It's going to be scary. So if you don't have anything that stands out, you can have a 4.6 GPA. Yeah, you guys. If you don't have anything that stands out, you don't have anything that stands out, there's going to be somebody else on their resume who's been doing community service, doing community service, maybe been giving back, they're mentoring someone younger than them, and they put on their, they took AP classes. That stands out. And you're still able to accumulate or maintain a high GPA. And you're able to actually speak and you're articulate when you sit down and have an interview. They're going to take that into account when they hire you because you represent their company. And that's what goes back to the tattoos. I don't want somebody from my company with all these tattoos on their forearms and their arms. I do not. I don't want that. You think it's funny, I know you're joking, but people come into interviews with tattoos on their face thinking someone's going to hire them, you're going to represent their company. And I tell my boys, a part of my mentoring program for basketball, I don't care if you're the most skilled individual on the court. If you're uncoachable, you're a poor teammate, they don't want you to represent their company. University, that's a company, that's their brand. They don't want somebody on the court cursing, using profanity, throwing chairs at their coach, pushing their teammates. Yeah, and I seen it in high school. One kid plays for a sponsored team, Nike team. So he's good. You got to be good to play for that team. He has the worst attitude I've ever seen. He's been like that since probably in 4th grade. He's 11th grade and hasn't changed. And he's going to play next, when he graduates, like at one of those small Cheney. Cheney accept that. Is it Cheney? Cheney will accept that behavior because, unfortunately, they have a bad rap and people go there. I'm not saying it's a bad university, but unfortunately, people who go there, they cause problems. They don't think about their future. And that's why I tell you guys, when you're picking these colleges, universities, and you're here, you guys should be learning from each other. You should be helping each other out. You really should. So, I'm telling you, man, broaden your vocabulary. If you can hold an intelligent conversation, articulate what you want, it makes a big difference when the person doesn't know you and they see you the color of your skin first. They see you as a black male. And people are still intimidated by black males. Trust me, I see it. Even in my profession, I see it. But I smile. And I prove them wrong every day.
I don't know. That makes me mad. I haven't before.
But use that as positive motivation, though. I did. I was frustrated. I said, listen, I know I grew up in Camden. I understand that. And you guys, what you guys experienced in Wilmington, it was worse for me because I had gangs around me. So I had to determine which way I'm going to go. I knew I had to fight somebody or I had to run. Maybe that's why I'm so athletic. I don't know. I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice. Last time I checked, a knife still hurts somebody and still cuts you. A bullet still, causes a physical injury. Why go through that?
You just haven't changed his shoes.
So why go through that? So I'm telling you, what you guys seeing here, you guys got it. I know Wilmington is they think it's bad, but it's not as bad as people think it is. And you guys, younger guys, can make a big difference. You really can. But you have to want to do it though, because we can't force you. We can give you some tools, but you have to make a conscious decision to want to get involved. And you guys are close, 1, 2, 3. You should be helping each other out, and you should be mentoring your brother. You should be mentoring your brother.
He punched me.
I'm talking about, you guys, 1, 2, 3, all you 3 guys always around him, or he's around the 3 of you, you should be mentoring him. You should be mentoring him. That's why I got involved in kids, helping kids. At a very young age, I don't know what it was, it just clicked. I stopped playing, I played 3 sports up until my senior year, saw my mother struggling, and something just clicked. And I gave up all my sports except for basketball, and football was actually my best sport. I could have got a scholarship to play football anywhere I wanted to go. But basketball is I love basketball, so I stuck with my love. But all I'm saying is, you got certain decisions you make is gonna shape your future. You're gonna make mistakes, we all do. But when you make your mistakes, understanding that you always have another opportunity to improve, to get better. But when you say I can't, you already set yourself back.
Hey, I got a question. If you working, you got a teardrop or tattoo on the
come on, you had a whole conversation about that. Stop being dumb.
It could mean that. It depends on some people. You understand there's some fake gangs out here, fake gang members in Delaware. They have a real gang member come here, a blood or crip, they see that and they throw a gang sign or say something you should know. That's you just signed your death warrant. And I'm not being this time, I'm telling you the truth.
Why do you think you'll get a job with that on your face?
And I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you. I know 3 kids right now, distinguished honor roll students, black young men, living in this neighborhood. this center, I want it to be open and available for them, for all the kids, because I want you guys to have something to do and somewhere to go. But when you're bored and you have knucklehead friends, what are you going to do? Hang out with your knucklehead friends. If your knucklehead friends don't view education like you guys do, or trying to improve or mature the social development like you guys should be focusing on, when they go outside and your knucklehead friends are doing knucklehead things, you get involved in law enforcement, doing things they shouldn't be involved in, because you're there, you're associated with them, they're gonna start stereotyping you. And then you're gonna get in trouble just strictly by association. The problem we have, because they're bored, they have nothing else to do, so you have all these kids they're intelligent enough, obviously because they showed it in the classroom, and they're leaders too, because people follow them. But because they're bored, they have nothing else to do, they get involved in mischievous acts, and now they're part of the system. You guys can change that. You really can. It's not going to change with me. I can, like I said, or Coach James, or Brandon, or Mike. It's going to change with you guys. Until you guys really say, okay, this is what I want to do. You know, someone, anyone, cross your path, positive influence. You take some positive traits from them, from 5 different people. Now you created your personality, and now you use that, and people are going to see that. They'll learn from you because you still learn from imitation. I learn from kids here. You guys teach me things you guys don't realize. Whether it's slang or whatever it may be, but I learn. So I know when certain things are being said, and I'm very observant because that's just part of me genetically, it is. But I love being around and interacting with kids. If out of 10 kids, if I can get one person to understand that they can make a change, then I feel great about that. It took me a while to feel that way because one thing I know about me, when one person, if I thought I failed one person, I took that to heart, took that very personal. But I had to change that because I was getting too frustrated. So even I learned from my mistakes. So I had to adapt and adjust. But in this community, I love being here. I want to be here. I really want to be here. But I want you guys to start taking initiative and start doing more. You're freaking smart. You have leadership qualities. So you need to really start using that to your advantage. How old are you, 12, 13? Elijah, 13? No time but now. And I'll give you an example. Al fell. I had him at a very young age. This kid, I give him a project, and I'm very confident he can complete the project. There's not too many kids his age I know that can do that. If you guys know Al, you know he's well beyond his years when it comes to his maturity level and discipline. But it started with somebody, positive influence. He saw that, and he wanted to mimic himself like that person. Okay? And he took those positive traits, and now Al, I'm telling you, he has a bright future. Not saying you guys don't. I'm telling you, you can start right now. You can say, today, I want to make a difference. And you do that, one step forward. But don't say, I can't, man. That's the worst thing you can say. You have too many resources and too many opportunities. So that should not be a part of your vocabulary at all. Never. You guys understand? And I know you guys probably hear this from everybody. But I'm going to tell you from somebody who's really sincere, because I'm going to tell you, I get paid no matter what. I come here and sit in this chair, and I'm still getting paid. I don't have to do anything here. And I'm still getting paid. I don't have to run any programs. I don't have to discipline any kids. I can, if I wanted to, you know how many arrests I can make if I really wanted to here? I arrested one person since I've been here in 4.5 years. And it was necessary.
Was it?
That was it, no. It was like my first year here. And after that, after I developed rapport with the community and the kids, I've never had no significant issues at all. We mediate, we talk about it. Because you guys live in the community, you're not moving away. So something that may be insignificant inside here, we need to squash that. We talk about it. You mediate it, and then we move on. Not the adversity itself that dictates who you're going to be, is how you actually deal with it. So it's not the type of adversity, it's how you overcome that. It's what you do to overcome that adversity. It makes a big difference. So that's all I got to say. I can talk all day when it comes to kids, but you guys got a bright future, I'm telling you. Don't take anything for granted. Be grateful for what you have. If you only have one pair of sneakers, be grateful for that, because there's somebody that doesn't have any at all. And someone's being teased and bullied because they have nothing. I'm telling you, a lot of kids are entitled today. You gotta work for what you want. You get more respect from someone like me, or someone that know you outside looking in, outside your circle, you'll gain more respect. It makes a big difference, guys. I think, what time is it? It's past
7:05.
Think about that. I want you three, because he's around you all the time. He's learning from imitation. If he doesn't say anything, he's he's learning from you guys because he's watching what you guys are doing, how you interact with each other, with your other friends, with the adults, like you talking to Mike like that. You might have been playing, but that's a sign of disrespect. Especially when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 4 adults around him, it's a sign of disrespect. So you got to keep that in mind. Not that Elijah better not react that way, but again, he's still learning from imitation. He's the youngest out of this crew, right? That's hanging out with you guys. Yeah, so think about that. He could either grow up to be the worst out of you 4 or the best. You should want him to be the best. So when I say that, he's going to learn from all you guys' mistakes. He's going to learn, and he's going to take the positive traits from 1, 2, 3. But think about that. He's going to take the positive traits from you 3 guys and help develop his personality. He's going to learn from that. It makes sense. That's why sometimes you see the kids, the younger brother or younger sister is more skilled than an older because they learn from their older sibling. So think about that. So your sister doesn't. I mean, I'm just saying. When she's here, we have no issues. Not saying we have issues from you guys. When she does outside the pal, I never hear about it. So for me, that's a good thing. I hear what you guys do not know. I hear things outside the pal. I don't always react. I don't always make it an issue, but I hear it. I get phone calls all the night.
About us?
About kids in the community. Is what I'm saying. I've been not from you guys, from you guys, I would say something to you because I know better. There's other kids that don't have the same family, maybe the same family background or the same positive interaction at home, so it makes a big difference. So you have to take that into account when you're dealing with them, when you're talking to them. So everybody's different. I'm gonna talk to Elijah different. I talk to you. And now I know he's sensitive. I gotta talk to him differently. I talk to everybody too.